What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is David Benjamin from WellStar Reviews and Healthy Well Free. This is my third time recording this video because I had product errors that were my own user faults, which I'll share with you so you can understand them. But today I'm reviewing the Revo cupping units. Cupping is from Chinese therapy, and it's a very beneficial modality. It's a very helpful and healing and rejuvenative tool that you can utilize. And what I love about these in particular is that instead of going to a place and getting cupping done and driving and spending time and energy and money every single time, you buy these ones and you use them for life. So I will show you real quick what cupping looks like on your body so you don't get freaked out when you start cupping on your own. So as you can see here, I did 3 cupping sessions. 1, 2, 3. You can see one ring is lighter, one ring is medium, and one ring is dark. That tells you something. So that's the first thing you should know. The darker the ring on your body, that means that the area needs the most support. So the most blood flow circulation, particularly in this side, I had an injury, so that's why I have that in that specific area. And that's why I was doing it there. So it's a good thing to know. But before I share with you the review of this, I want to share with you a few benefits of cupping. It improves your circulation wherever you're utilizing it. So localizing it to your body, you can use it on your arms, your chest, your abdominal region for digestive health, your legs, any muscles for the most part. And it's very beneficial for healing, recovery, repair, circulation, lymphatic movement, getting old dead cells out of there and new healthy cells in there. And it's just beneficial for a lot of different reasons. So I personally like cupping. It's not the most enjoyable thing in the world, but it's also not the worst thing in the world. Like eating raw garlic is way worse than putting this on your back and feeling like pressure and tightness. It's not a big deal. And for the benefits that you receive, the added, improved circulation benefits, it's a great deal. So moving on to the unit itself. The first thing you should know is that when you put these rings on right here, this is really important because there's larger rings and smaller rings. And you want to make sure that when you screw these on, it's completely even this way. Because if you screw it on and there's a slight variation, like it's tilted like this way or this way, air will get in there, and when you try cupping, it won't create suction because the air is getting through there. So you want to screw that on tightly. First thing you should know. The second thing you should know is that I personally like the bigger ring, and the reason for that is because you just get more surface area. So as you can see, it's a little bit bigger, and when you get more surface area, you get more blood pulling to the surface. So I just feel like it's a more efficient way to use my time and energy, and I prefer that personally. Moving on to the units themselves, it's a USB-C charging port like the Android phone cord, so that's easy and convenient. You have 4 buttons on the device. You have the power button at the bottom, the temperature button on the left side, the pressure button on the right side, and the release cup button on the top. On the bottom, that bottom button, the power button doubles for 2 different purposes. So not only, actually 3 purposes technically. Turns it on and off, that's the power button obviously, but then when you turn it on, you can tap it again and it changes the setting. So there's 2 settings on these devices. The first setting is a cupping that is this like rhythmic cupping where it creates suction a little bit, but then it releases. So it's kind of like a slight massage. I personally don't feel like that does a lot for me. I needed something a little bit more intense with a little bit more pressure. And the light one, it just doesn't do a whole lot for me. I guess if you're just looking for the health of your skin and to benefit the health of your skin, that's beneficial. I'm looking for more like deep circulation, lymphatic drainage, muscle recovery personally. So how it works is I'm gonna put it on my chest like Iron Man would, and you just push the power button like this. You're gonna see that light turn on. Right now it's number 20, and it just starts creating suction wherever you put it. So right now it's creating suction. It also gives you that red light therapy right there as well, which is nice. And you'll hear it, right? The thing you should know is, listen. Do you hear that click, click? That clicking is the first setting. That's the light one with the slow release. So I'm gonna push the power button one more time, and you'll see the double, like there's a double dash. Now it's gonna just keep creating suction and go the deeper route. And it just stays on wherever you put it. It's insane. It's like very bionic Iron Man-y. And you can do 2 at a time. You can do 3, 4 at a time if you want to. And then obviously this is the different ring. So I could put this one like here, for example. So you turn it on, let it start. And then once again, the first setting is the one that is the light setting. If you want the more intense setting, you just push the power button again. And you'll want to hear it click. So I just heard it pop. So it does that every like 2 seconds. So I just tap it again and you see a double dash on the screen, and then it creates more suction where it actually stays on. Oh. This one, the filter is loose. So that one isn't gonna work. But, so there's a filter in here too. This is the other thing you have to pay attention to. That filter is pretty important to stay in there, and they give you extras of those, so you have to make sure that's in there properly, and that just helps with the flow of things. So as you can see, this is just staying on, and it's a 20-minute session. You can use it, sitting on the couch. If you're using it on your back, for example, you can lay down and have your partner put it on. It's a very nice process. It's a little bit painful, I will say. You do feel a little bit of pain, but the benefits are totally worth it. So today was chest day at the gym, chest and triceps. You can also put it on your triceps. And actually, I'm gonna show you before this video ends, I'll show you right now what you don't wanna do with these. So let me just turn this on. I'm gonna do the bigger cup, and I'm gonna do it on the back of my tricep. And I don't know if you can see this, but it's actually that's my skin, it's pulling it in. You can see it right there. That's literally my skin getting pulled in, so it's popping. So what I'm gonna do, I'll click the power button again. It should create suction to keep going. And I should be able to, it's kind of hard on my tricep. I've actually never done it on my tricep. But it seems to be working. It's more narrow. I don't have the most massive triceps, but it is staying. So you have to have the right angles, obviously. If there's any gap or opening, that it won't work. So keep that in mind. With that being said, they give you this little chart right here, and this is a little bit painful. So just so you know, expect a little bit of pain on the second setting. The first setting, no pain whatsoever, it's very light. The second setting, you can definitely feel it. Hence, this is why, those things happen. So, and it's not bad though, if you can't handle this pain, good luck having babies. Not that I've birthed a baby, but this is really useful. They give you this chart where not to use it. So basically, neck up, don't want to use it there, hands, groin, nipples, some people, I don't know, knees, back of knees, and your feet and your hands. So there's certain areas you don't want to use it at all. Also your elbows, and the inside of your elbows right here. Also your knees and the back of your knees here. So that chart is really handy, so when you get it, just pay attention to that, and just be smart, don't be stupid. You're creating a lot of suction, and you don't want to damage yourself. So once again, neck up, elbows, hands, feet, knees, groin, anus. Anus is also on there. So that's super useful, but what I like about this is you're improving your circulation, you're improving your lymphatic drainage, you're turning old cells and removing them, and you're stimulating blood flow. That's really the biggest benefit. So I personally like them. I think it's 2 of them for $100, so they're $50 each. To me, it's a no-brainer. You could go to a place and get these done, but then you're gonna spend time, energy, money, gas, and money every time you do it. This is a time saver. You can do it at home. You just recharge them, and you get all the benefits of cupping without all the time, energy, and money. So it's just a much cheaper way to do cupping. So I'll put the link below. If there's any discounts or anything, I'll put that link pinned below in the comment section. And if you want to see the different brands that I personally utilize with my health and wellness clients and that I use in my life personally, I'm a health and wellness coach, I put a link below to healthywildfree.com/shop. That link has more than 20 different health and wellness brands on it that will give you discounts on everything from superfoods to supplements to recovery tools like these, fitness products, barefoot minimalist shoes, red lights, hydrogen water bottles, and so much more. So make sure to check out that link below in the description because you'll get a lot of things that will benefit your health. and I'll see you in the next health and wellness product review video. Make sure to leave your comments, questions below, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.